the Dutch Nazi resistance, and much later UNICEF, to use her talents to work with other specialists to most effectively aid those in need. Okay? All right, let's do scene 20. Turkey, 1988. Audrey, you are now UNICEF's ambassador. Action.
Miss Hepburn, I'm in awe. You vaccinated the entire country of Turkey in 10 days. How did you do it?
I can personally do very little, but I can contribute to a chain of events. UNICEF needs survival, development, and protection for children all over the world.
I can't thank you enough. Your immunization saved 3 million lives this year alone.
All you needed was the assistance to help yourself.
You've personally taught our children to read, clean their water, and take care of themselves.
UNICEF has given you a spade to dig your water wells. Let it not need to dig the graves of your children.
Cut. Lucy, you. Never mind. Scene 3. Audrey is now doing her secret ballet performances to raise money for the resistance.
Ah, you'll smear my makeup!
Lucy, at this point, Nazis have cut off Holland's food supply. You are exhausted and malnourished.
And still dancing, you would be sweating.
Thank you. She worked so hard, she lost the ability to gain weight, which many inaccurately blame on anorexia nervosa. She wasn't worried about her face, all right? Are we ready? Action.
Audrey, 10,000 have lost their lives getting caught with the resistance. And you have no energy to spare. I beg you to stop.
Cut. That was good. Run Audrey's sacrifices for UNICEF scene. And action.
You haven't been in any movies recently. Why aren't you working?
I am working with UNICEF. My acting career has left me with this voice, this curiosity people have still to see me, which I can use for the good of children. What could be nicer?
Cut. Lucy, do you see? She's still making sacrifices as before.
Except now she looks pretty.
Yes, because she's on TV. Because she used her celebrity status to create awareness for the needs of children and what was being done for them.
Did you know that Audrey worked for UNICEF until the year of her death in 1993?
Until she died?
She took it very seriously, and her childhood experiences with hunger and deprivation left her able to understand children's needs and gave her this drive to do something.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no, I don't think you do. All right. Look, Audrey Hepburn taught future humanitarians and celebrities how they could use their talents to help the world.
With her self-sacrifice.
You're not treating this with respect.
No, I am.
Fine. Then you tell me the difference her life made.
I got it. Miss Hepburn and UNICEF Director Jim Grant doubled the size of UNICEF from 5,000 employees to 10,000. Donations also doubled. Wow.
Audrey continues to be a name and brand in humanitarian work even after her death with the Audrey Hepburn Memorial Fund, Audrey Hepburn Foundation, and Audrey Hepburn Society Day.
Audrey played a part in under 5 deaths, decreasing globally from 12.4 million per year to 8.1 million.
Yes, do you understand now? Audrey's sincerity and rapport set a high standard for future celebrity involvement, especially with UNICEF. It's become a norm for celebrities to get involved.
Like Angelina Jolie,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Emma Watson.
Hey. They're doing humanitarian work, so they'll be as famous as Audrey, right?
Oh. What? Oh. How can you always come to all the wrong conclusions? Audrey Hepburn sacrificed her entire life to help people. Why can't you? You know what? Get out.
What more do you want from her?
Gil, the pros and cons video I showed this morning, remember? I wanted you all to see what people think of celebrity humanitarians nowadays. They're disenchanted. I mean, think of Mother Teresa. She is now accused by some of allowing her celebrity status to get in the way of careful oversight of her charity.
But the Mirror spout such well-worn lines about Audrey Hepburn are unjust and ugly beyond measure.
Yeah. I mean, all of the real-life princesses seem on these occasions to be acting, but Hepburn, the only actress among them, did it for real and with no theatricality.
This woman is still touching people's hearts 24 years after her death, and it's because instinctively you know there's something
told one of them.